Perfect. All right, well, I got my friend David here, and David, you guys saw I did the review on the Big Sur by Amiya, and this is the actual bike that I did the review on. This is David came in to buy something. What did you just buy? A mirror or something in the bike shop?
Yeah, a mirror and a cover.
So you've had this bike for a week now.
Let me see, probably about 60 miles.
Okay, 60 miles.
And you 57 miles.
And you, not to give all your secrets out, but you're on a sailboat, and when you pull into harbor, you get around.
Yeah, I need to go hardware store.
Hardware store. I know you go to the VA and stuff. So you ended up deciding you wanted an e-bike, and of course you came into my bike shop and asked for a recommendation, and I recommended this for several reasons. You guys saw the video, so you guys know I believe in the parts of this bike, but I haven't sold a ton of these bikes yet. So David's one of my first customers, and after 60 miles, how do you feel?
So everything on it is up to expectations. Everything is performing perfectly, which is a hard work.
I like to hear that.
It's an outstanding, and 20 mile an hour on the battery.
Right.
And I think I got 25, 26 with a full pedal,
Nice.
like in high gear. The battery, the first time I charged the battery, the first time I went any distance, I went over to Ocean Springs and back.
Right. And there's quite a bridge there.
I put about 10 miles on it there, and it burned. This was the first time
Right.
I checked. It burned about 45% of the battery.
So it went pretty quick, that first charge.
It did. So then, yesterday or the day before, I went and I put 16 miles on it,
Right.
and it still was above 50%.
Okay, so maybe the battery has a little break-in period.
I don't know. One of my questions I was
Sure.
going to ask.
I think most batteries do. I notice on a lot of my stuff that sometimes the first couple of charges it's not doing. I don't know the mechanics behind that or the chemicals behind that, but
so at 16, that would give me approximately 30 to 40 miles.
Right.
And I think that's what we're advertised at, 40 miles with pedal assist.
Right.
Maybe 30 without. So
I think it's going to be.
And the seat is ideal for me because it just fits the point where. And I do a lot of pedaling, but the seat is really good.
It's definitely a better seat than I see on a lot of e-bikes, and I work on a lot of e-bikes. You guys know I'm doing a YouTube series now on internet-based bikes or consumer direct bikes. This is one. Now David bought this from my bike shop, and if David has a problem, he gets to come right back to my bike shop.
That's the reason I bought it here.
Yep. So just remember that, guys. And David is here. Like, this wasn't. I didn't call up David and say, hey, bring by the bike.
Now this is temporary because I'm looking for large saddlebags.
Large saddlebags, Amiya, and vendors just know these guys are looking for big saddlebags.
Well, then you put the saddlebag on, and then you've got a section here you can put a sleeping bag.
That's awesome.
Or a carry-all or something.
Hey, it was good seeing you. So I'm right in the middle of a YouTube video, but you guys see this is a real bike shop, and there's my mechanic here. So Dave's the one that's probably gonna, raise the bars up on your bike. So I'll get with him on that. And
cool.
Alana's got your phone number?
She's got everything, all the contacts.
Okay,
info and all
perfect.
that, and a cell phone and all that stuff.
Awesome. Hey, well, welcome to my bike shop, guys. Like I said, this is a real review with David, who is riding the Big Sur now, and this is my e-bike mechanic right here. So Dan builds 90% of the bikes and gets to ride a lot of bikes. Even a lot of people that are buying, these direct-to-consumer bikes, drop them off here for Dan to put together. Yep. And this has been Dan's favorite bike.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. So
one of the things that I would add on if I could would be rear shocks.
Right. That does add complications. But a lot of people are doing a suspension seat post.
Yeah.
Suspension seat post is a good way to go. Because then you don't have all the complications of the drivetrain moving. So, but
that's the only thing I would add to this bike would be some sort of shock absorber for the rear.
Well, we might have to talk about like a suspension seat post. And I see a lot of people doing that. And I see a lot of these bigger bikes coming through with suspension built into the frame. As a pro mountain bike racer and a guy that sells a lot of high-end mountain bikes.
If they would send me a suspension seat, I'd be happy to try it out for them.
All right, we'll do a review on the suspension seat. Hey, thank you, David. I appreciate you letting me put you on camera, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
You too, Dan. All right, Bart from Bike Rider YouTube. A real video with a real customer and a real bike shop. So the other YouTube reviewers, I think, are doing a fantastic job at telling you about a lot of, you know, the components on this bike and stuff. I'm a little bit different. This is just real world. This is what's happening in Biloxi right now. And here's the Big Sur by a company that I believe in, AMIA. Now we'll see if they stand the test of time. And like I said, AMIA believes in bike shops. So that's gonna let us hold this company accountable.
Another thing I like is the brake light.
Yes, a brake light is fantastic on this bike.
Oh.
We've had some people say that it's kind of low and you can bump it into it, but I think that's just a user needs to be careful of the brake light being back there.
Well, everything, because you got such an investment in the
Right.
vehicle, they just got to take care of it.
Got to take care of it.
This will be up for sale for used in about a year, maybe.
Right? Yeah, we'll go with the next model. Maybe you can be our test bike for us, test rider.
It's really nice.
All right, Bicycle Ride YouTube over and out. I got to get back to work.